Happy Thursday, Grace family and friends. I'm Talera and I am here with Tynesha.
Hello, Grace.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I like doing reflections with you.
Thank you, Talera. I love doing it with you.
Because our backgrounds are so similar.
Yes.
But of course we're here for reflections. And the pastor talked about the scripture came from Acts chapter 15. And the great topic was get along to go along.
Yes, get along to go along.
Not go along to get along, because that's what most of us want to do.
That.
But we need to get along to go along. So what was your big takeaway from that?
My big takeaway from that is we want to be peaceful in situations because we are Christians and we want to walk in love at all times. We're not going to always be in areas that we're comfortable in.
That part.
So you don't want to go along with what the crowd is doing, but you want to at least get along to show them a different side, to show them that you can be peaceful, to show them a different way to walk. Because if you start going along with what they're doing, then
you're just as wrong as them.
Yes, absolutely.
You're just as wrong.
So you want to get along in all aspects of life, so other people can decide to go along with you to follow Christ.
And that's one of the things that I thought about was how we're supposed to be the light.
Yes.
And so if we're being the light, then people actually, instead of just, they'll follow us because we're Christians and we're supposed to live the life and we're supposed to walk in Christian love.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be out arguing with your brother or your sister because, that's not going to get you anywhere. Because God doesn't bless confusion.
At all.
He's not about confusion at all.
Yes.
And so one of the great things was when he talked about wisdom. And so there's so many different types of wisdom, but I think a lot of us don't think about the godly wisdom.
Yes.
And that's really what we should be learning, how to listen to God so he can show us the godly wisdom so we can show others, hey, there's a better way,
Yes. But sometimes we want to jump and do things, right? So we need to take a moment, step back, and just analyze things sometimes.
Yes.
Don't just go along with it right quick. You need to sometimes take a step back and just have some peace to be able to understand or get some understanding, some godly wisdom from above. Sometimes, when things are happening in a moment, there's so much going on, you want to be the one to just get it done.
Get it done.
Just go get it. But
so, has there ever been an instance that you could think of, like, where you weren't using godly wisdom, where you just was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it?
There's plenty.
I think we all have some.
Hey, there's plenty where you just try to I'm just gonna do this, and then you realize this is not working out. Because God says, if you're gonna go ahead and do it, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and He'll let you.
He'll let you. We be like, God help me, and then you try to go help yourself.
Right.
Then why are you asking God for the help?
Hello.
You just going along doing your thing. No, we need to get along and in line with His Spirit to know exactly what we need to be doing.
Yes.
Because when we just going out there, just jumping out into it, things don't happen right for us.
Yes. Because a lot of times when you're just say somebody does not know how to swim.
Yes.
You're not gonna just go jump in the water, are you?
Absolutely not.
That's not something I would do. I know how to swim, but I'm just for people who don't know how to swim, you wouldn't just jump out in the water in the deep end because you don't know how to swim.
Right.
And you would probably drown.
Right.
So what do? You go and take lessons, or if you're trying to get your child to learn how to swim, you give them lessons, and that's what the word is.
Yes.
The Bible is our lesson.
Yes.
And so if we just continue to read our word, which is practice.
Absolutely.
It tells us what we're supposed to be doing. And then we take that in, that's practice.
Yes, yes.
And it shows us everything that we need to know. And that's one of the things that a lot of us, we forget in the midst of trying to just go do what we want to do. Yes, God said step out on faith, but you have to have Him in the forefront of being, of you stepping out on faith. You can't just, I'm stepping out on faith and just go do what you want to do. No, you have to wait for God to lead and guide you and show you the godly wisdom.
Absolutely, because sometimes we want to act off our emotions. Because there's had some current events that I've been going through that, I felt like the person was not doing exactly what I felt like they should have been doing towards me. Instead of getting angry, I got quiet. And I just waited and I said, God, you already know.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So a couple days later, things start working around for my good.
Yes.
Sometimes people expect you to blow up. I think to see what you're going to do.
Oh yeah.
But when you don't react and you just go to God,
That's
then
it.
things going to work out for you.
And you see, you didn't pick it back up. You left it in God's hands.
Yes.
And a lot of us, we pick it back up.
Right.
Once you give it to God, let Him have it.
Yes, find peace in every situation, even if it's not, you feel like it's not going your
Yeah.
way, because God is working it out in the background.
Yes.
You
Yes.
may see all the clouds, it's gray. Dang, things are just not happening that you think need to be happening. People are not treating you the way you think they should be treating you. But God, you just have
Yes.
to stand in His peace,
Uh-huh.
stand in His word,
Yes.
and watch that thing turn around for you.
That part.
Because He's always working in the background, even when we don't see
Yes.
Him.
And even that makes me think about how Pastor talked about how we should go to people who've been through what we've been through before,
Yes,
because they can encourage us and let us know,
Yes.
you know, this is not the end for you.
it's not the end.
It's not the end. So, you know, you can keep on going, and your change is going to come sooner or later. The sun is going to shine. The morning is
Thank you,
coming.
Lord. It
Yes. You know?
And that has been in my head. I'm a part of this group called Toastmasters, so I'm doing a speech actually this Wednesday
What?
about that.
Okay.
About the theme of the meeting is You Are My Sunshine. So
Aw.
in me, I'm thinking in my speech, I'm going to reflect on how God is the sun.
Yes.
Jesus is the sun, and He is shining on us all the time. Even when those dark clouds are gray, He is going to shine through. He's going to break through those clouds.
Yes.
So the sun is always the sun.
The
is
sun.
always shining.
The S-O-N.
Come on now, you get it?
Yes.
You got
the
me.
S-O-N.
Yes.
Don't worry about the S-U-N.
Yes.
That don't have nothing to do with
and
nothing.
It's gonna break through.
No,
It's gonna
it's
come
not.
through those clouds.
Yeah.
So when you see that sun breaking through those dark clouds, think of God. Think of Jesus in that, because that's the same way He break through when we're going through our dark times. The sun is coming, and He's working in the background, and He's working it out for our good.
Yes, He is.
Ain't He?
Yeah.
Ain't He all right?
He's all right with me.
Ain't He all right?
I may not know one thing. I may not know two things.
Come on now.
But I know three things. He's all right.
Come on now.
So how will you use this to challenge you going forward?
I will continue to walk in love and walk in peace and go to His word when things don't seem quite right for me, or when I don't think things are going quite my way or the way I think they should go. Because sometimes we think things should be going one way, and then it goes another way, and then we'll be like, oh, that's God said this,
Yes.
and it's perfect.
Yes.
Because in our minds, this is the way it should go, but He has a whole nother plan.
Yes, He does.
But when we walk in His word and in His plan, then He gets all the glory, because then He is magnified in the things that we do when we walk in His word.
So I think the way I'm going to take something that you did. You said you took a step back. So that's how I'm going to challenge myself this week. Is I'm going to, if conflict is coming to me, and the only reason conflict comes is because you're not having the way that you're not having your own way.
Yes, what you think it should be.
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
Yes.
So when I get to a point where I'm frustrated, you know, I'm not having my way, I'm going to take that step back and see, okay, God, what is it that I'm supposed to be getting from it? I give it to you.
Yes.
And you just lead and guide me the rest of the way.
Yes. And I just want to encourage you out there, when you think that things are just gray, the skies are gray, I mean dark clouds all around you, the storm is just breaking through for you, just know that God is on the way, and He is in the midst, and He's working that thing out in the background. We don't stay in the storm passes, and He shines through, and He gets all the glory. So be encouraged in that.
Yes. And so one thing I do want to leave with us speaking about how much our pastor, you know, he puts into us just this sermon topic itself. Pastor spends time doing that. And also First Lady Bates, she's all a part of our congregation. So we are going to celebrate them on Sunday.
Yes.
That's this Sunday, October 10th at 9 a.m. service. We're going to show them as much love, as much appreciation that they show us, because all the dedication and love and dedication that they give to us. Have a great rest of your week, and remember to